Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello. My name is Sarah Caldwell, and I am an actor and a spiritual director in training. And here on my YouTube channel, I love to share hauls and unboxing from wellness, healthy Trader Joe's hauls, not so healthy Trader Joe's hauls sometimes, stationery products, just all sorts of fun stuff. So I'm glad you're here, and if you're visiting again, either live or on the replay, thank you so much for coming back and checking out my channel. Please give the video a thumbs up. I love watching these Trader Joe's hauls, and I watch them regularly on tons of people's channels. So if you make one, please put your link to your Trader Joe's video in the description, in the comment box, not the description, I put that there. This is the not so great benefit of live because I can't edit out all of my misspeaking. But go ahead and tell me if you have made Trader Joe's hauls on your channel because I love to watch them. I get ideas every week of what to pick up. My husband and I have been out of town for, it feels like a week, but it was actually just a really long weekend. And then I went away for a retreat. And so I feel very refreshed. It was wonderful. And so I'm glad to be home. And so I actually had an appointment today and just went to Trader Joe's without a grocery list, which we know can be difficult or a little scary sometimes in that usually when I go without a list, I buy tons of stuff, but I didn't have a lot of fresh things in the house. So I thought this is a great opportunity. Of course, there's some treats in here, but a lot of what I bought was fresh produce, things I like to have on hand for my weekly meals. And in general, I try to eat pretty clean. I do a general paleo, sometimes keto diet, but I'll add some dairy in. I just really try to keep it to clean proteins, lots of fruits and vegetables, and salads and such. So I have a couple, as I say that, I've got a couple of my standard treats on the top, but I thought this was a pretty healthy haul. So I have a bag down on the ground, and I have this bag, so let's just go ahead and dig in. So, no secret, I'm obsessed with these, the spicy porkless plant-based snack rinds. I don't like snack rinds. I don't like pork rinds that much usually, and I don't really love spicy things, but for some reason, this is just a unicorn. It's so good. It's made with pea protein, so of course it's still a treat and a snack, but I like that if I'm gonna have something like this, I can portion it out. And actually I have some here. I apologize for the plastic, but I have these little snack bags. This size in particular is wonderful because I'll just portion out one size portion usually fills up one of these snack bags. And so that way I can eat it in moderation. And there is 7 grams of protein per serving. So for something like a chip or a cracker, it's nice to have a little bit of protein in there. So I'm always afraid they're gonna discontinue them because we took some trips last weekend, and in a couple of weeks, we're gonna go see some family. And so I loaded up because I like to bring these kinds of things with me as snacks in my little snack bag. So that tends to be my favorite treat to share from Trader Joe's, but I've shared that with you if you watched any of my hauls. You know I love it. This is the fancy shredded light Mexican blend cheese. We like to do tacos, turkey bowls, all sorts of stuff. My husband loves this. I like it too, but he really likes it, so I picked that up for him. This is a new to me product. It was just on one of like the side caps, not the end cap, but in the frozen section, you know, above that, they'll put like crackers and things. And this was new and had not seen it in my Trader Joe's. And I asked around and some of the employees said it was really good. It's the Do Good Snacks Keto Fudge Bites Chocolate Almond flavor. There's 6 grams per serving of protein per serving and only 1 gram of sugar per serving. Keto friendly, paleo friendly, and gluten free. There's really clean ingredients in here. They do have the inulin and the, I'm trying to see what other sweetener is in here. That's actually the main sweetener. But almonds, grass-fed whey protein, chocolate chips, organic cocoa, coconut oil, sea salt, stevia. These just looked really interesting. And one serving is 100 calories and it is 4 net carbs and 1 gram of sugar. So I'm always looking for something that would be healthier or not really say, this is not necessarily healthy per se, but is not, you know, a big thing of chocolate or a big dessert. And I actually gave up dessert for Lent. And that has been a really interesting experience. I thought it would be really difficult, and it has actually been really wonderful. And so I'm really careful now when I indulge in a snack. And so it actually was really lovely for an unexpected benefit, obviously, for my eating habits. So can talk more about that in another video. This is a new to me product that is not new. This is the matcha green tea, and it's unsweetened. And I picked a couple of these up in my last trip on a whim. And I actually was able to bring these with me. I went to an overnight conference where I had to pack my own food, and it was local, so it wasn't like I was flying, I drove. But I packed a cooler, and I didn't have any coffee with me. And normally I drink a cup of coffee in the morning, but this has caffeine in it, and it's just a cleaner source of caffeine. But I really like this. It's got just water, green tea, matcha powder, ascorbic acid. There's no added sugar. So I took this with me, took a little bit of half and half of my stevia, and made myself a matcha latte in the morning, and it was delicious. So I bought, see, I think I have a bunch in here. I think I bought 5, just because I thought this was a great thing to have on hand for like last minute, if you want to go on a picnic, or if I'm just going somewhere in the morning and I'm not going to have coffee or something like that. So it was just a new find, and I really liked it. So I'm getting all the cans out now. Ooh, I got one that was dinged. But I got 5 cans just to keep in my pantry, because that was a wonderful thing to have along when I went to my conference. Again, as I said, we're gonna go visit family in a little bit later this month. And so my husband loves these Rainbows End trail mix. They used to have the large full container, and at least at our store, they haven't had the large bag, but they do have these individual sizes, which I think are wonderful for travel. So my husband loved these. So I picked these up so that we could pack these with us when we go visit family and hang out at the beach. And then I'm obsessed with these. Let's see if I can, let me get them out here first. One more matcha latte, that makes 5 cans. This is one of my favorite shots. I think Trader Joe's has really yummy, healthy juice shots. They're usually pretty low in sugar, obviously because of your portion size, but this is my favorite one. This is the Mighty C Acerola Cherry Juice Shot. It's 100%, excuse me, 10% daily value of vitamin C, cold pressed, 100% acerola cherry juice. So yummy. There's 2 grams of sugar in this, and I love these. I love taking these on a trip, and I love especially taking them before and after I come home. So I picked up 3 of them. My husband doesn't really drink them that often. Sometimes he will, but they're usually ones that I like. I got this beautiful Honeycrisp apple. This is an organic Honeycrisp apple, and I was shocked at how cheap it was when it rang up. I mean, it's still expensive, but I've seen these apples, big, beautiful, organic Honeycrisp apples at the grocery store going for like $2 or $3 per apple, because, you know, as we have heard, supply chains are crazy and prices are going up with everything. This I think was like $1.50 or $1.60, which for a huge Honeycrisp organic apple, I wish I'd bought more. But I bought this as just a little snack for me. I'm going to have that with some almond butter. And so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be like my sweet treat that I might have like the middle of the day. So I'm not really having it as dessert. I'll just have it as part of my meal. And then I love snacking on these little mini organic mini sweet peppers. Often I'll cut them up and put them in salads, or I'll dip them in hummus, or like some French onion dip or something. So those were great. And then I got a couple of lemons because we just got home and I'm trying to replace my produce. So there we go. I always talk when I'm facing down. Sorry about that. Yeah, 2 lemons there. And then this is almost all fresh produce. And then I've got to remember to share my receipt with y'all, so you know how much I got. I usually get fresh produce from a local farm box that we subscribe to, that we started subscribing to during the pandemic. It's phenomenal, and just kept doing it because it's really great, and they've had very competitive prices. It supports local farms, just a win-win all around. But because we've been traveling, we will suspend that sometimes, and so I didn't have any fresh kale. So I got a bag of their organic Tuscan kale, as well as a bag of their organic spinach. And like I said, I usually get that from our farm produce, but I had talked about in a previous video, I'm going to make my green juice. So somebody said in the comments last time, I think it was just one person, but I've been thinking about filming it anyway, that they wanted to see the recipe for my green juice. So I am going to try to film that today when I make it. I have a Vitamix right here on the counter, and I do kale, spinach, some green grapes, some a green apple, a pear, ice. It's so yummy. It's so refreshing. You get so many of those good greens in, but the apple and the pear and the grapes make it taste really good. It's got a low glycemic index. It's fabulous. So I will share that recipe soon in an upcoming video. So I bought those greens for that. Then I got some organic cremini mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I add them to everything. I got some green onions for my Asian style salad that I've talked about in previous videos, which I add to these wonderful bags of the organic shredded green and red cabbage with orange carrot. I usually get 2, but I didn't want to have one go bad, but I love to have that on hand to make my Asian style salad. So I put this together, then I add green onions, chicken, some shaved almonds, and then I top it with a homemade almond butter dressing. It's divine. I love both snacking on these organic sugar snap peas and also just sauteing them up with a little bit of olive oil and lemon juice and spices for dinner. These raspberries looked really good. Wanted to get my fruit game going on. We're out of fruit. This is a new to me product. This is the organic vegan nacho dip. It's dairy free. I don't know that it's necessarily replacing that other Fiesta cashew vegan cheese dip, but everyone says at the store that tried it, they liked this one better. And I really like a vegan nacho dip. I used to get one at Target and I haven't found it there for a really long time. So I thought I would try that. I got a couple of avocados to put in my salad and to have avocado toast in the morning. A seedless cucumber, I will cut that up and have as a snack. These egg frittata with Swiss cheese and cauliflower. I love these. I have one of these in the morning sometimes with like some breakfast sausage. I'm obsessed with the mild pico de gallo. I've shared that with you guys before. So I picked up another one of those, and I picked up some fresh jicama wraps so I can make some healthy tacos slash salad or sandwich wraps for me during the week. And then my last item is, I love these. I've had these before. This is the wild uncooked Argentinian red shrimp. There is a recipe, I apologize for the name, at a restaurant we go to locally that's kind of a chain, and a lot of restaurants do this kind of recipe. There's this appetizer they call bang bang shrimp, which is just basically like a breaded shrimp with like a sweet and spicy kind of sauce that they glaze it with. And it's pretty common. Like I said, we have it at a local restaurant, but I've seen it served at multiple like Asian fusion restaurants. They'll usually serve the pieces of shrimp on a bed of lettuce. It's divine. Well, I found in one of the paleo channels I follow on Instagram, a paleo healthier version where you basically like saute up, I would say fry, but you're pretty much just sauteing it in avocado oil. They taste like fried shrimp, but they are only covered with egg whites and arrowroot powder. It tastes so good. And then there's a paleo, this kind of sweet, spicy mayo dip that you can pour on them. They're so divine. We make them up in huge batches. So now I'll just get a huge bag of these shrimp and then we'll make the whole thing up, and it lasts a couple of meals, but they're so good, and it's a really good healthy recipe, and you just drizzle a little bit of that sauce on the top. It gets better once it's sat in the fridge for a day. It's delicious. So I love these Argentinian red shrimp. I really think sometimes these taste like lobster to me, but they're really good quality shrimp and they taste really good. So got that for that recipe. So that is everything I got. This was a pretty like small to medium haul for me, but I was able to just get some basics and get some fresh things at home. And I'll definitely make my grocery list now that I'm home for a little while and go back and get some more stuff and share that with you. So I'm just gonna share here today's purchase. I had 33 items and I paid $93.97. And I thought for as much fresh produce along with some bagged items and such and some frozen things, I thought that was a really good deal. So I've got a nice base to make some healthy lunches and beginnings of a dinner for us with the shrimp recipe in this haul. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I know there's tons of content out there on YouTube, so it makes It really means a lot. It makes a big difference to me that you take the time to watch these videos. Of course, let me know what you are finding and loving at Trader Joe's in the comments. And if there's a certain type of themed video you'd like me to see of stuff I've shopped with at Trader Joe's or shopped for, please let me know and I'll try to accommodate that, because now I am going back to my local Trader Joe's at least usually weekly, if not bi-weekly. So thank you so much for watching, friends. Please take care on the other side of that screen. Stay safe, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful spring. So thanks so much for watching. See you at the next live.